Ah, ah, ah. Is it live yet? I'm not doing an intro thing because I don't care. Hi, it's me. Hi. I live again. A good time of day. Why am I doing this right now? No reason. Actually, plenty of reason. I would have streamed way earlier in the day, but as it turns out, I had stuff to do. Annoying stuff. Hopefully the internet's fixed. This is kind of mostly just to test that, but yeah. Hopefully the internet's fixed. That's not duck. Oh, what ducks sound like, then that's not a duck. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I literally just kind of am working on these. No good reason to do anything else right now. I had a different color of crossbow. I don't know why. But yeah, I've been hunting duck. Sitting here hunting duck. Not really doing anything of note, mind you. Duck. It's literally because, you know, harvest check, Layton District, Layton Lake District, bow. I mean, I could try deer hunting with a bow, but I just kind of don't want to do that. But yeah, I started pretty much immediately. I got things set up, checked to see if the internet was at all okay, and then just went straight live because, yeah, I was going to be playing this anyways, just sitting here on my own, watching YouTube probably, and I was like, you know what, I kind of probably should just stream it if I'm going to be sitting here otherwise doing nothing. Has the pressure gone up here? No. Okay. According to this, I'm in the middle of the water. That might be a problem later. But yeah, eventually, I do want to make my way up to this area and start hunting over there. And then at some point go over there, because that's places Seki has found that are good for duck hunting. And hunting them ducks is what I plan to do. It did get a little bit nighttime on me, though, and I don't have a way to deal with that. Bright side, I got my first gold duck here. I'd love a better duck, but yeah. How's our dog? Retriever stuff. That's mainly another reason I'm hunting duck right now, is the retriever. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to end up getting a better score for duck, but so far this spot has at least worked twice for me. If I was way quicker on it, I could probably have gotten another kill, but I don't have any skill or perk points into bow yet. Probably should. If it wasn't a crossbow, I'd probably also have gotten another kill at the very least, because there's like one that was like landed right there and another that landed somewhere over there. Shot the one that was right there, turned, that one was still sitting there, but it got away before I could reload. I don't even bother trying to shoot them out of the air, though. I've kind of tried multiple areas, and this is just the first one that worked. First spot I set up was right there. Really didn't see anything, just left the ducks there, though. Then I think I went down over here-ish. Then, like, over there, and ducks weren't just not showing up there at that time. I need to use a different blind, too. This one's fine for a distance, but it's just not really working out too well for ducks. Mind you, I don't have any money. I only have like 4K. Bitch. I'm just putting a decimal point on that a little bit. I'm assuming that's like $45 or some shit. I also have the auto collar, which, you know, helpful. I've been at it again. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, this is what I've been doing. Though, honestly, I kinda do want to try some deer hunting with the crossbow. I just need to get new ammo. Plus, I'd like to get a couple of more ducks. I don't plan to overhunt them or anything. I just kind of want to, like, take a couple per area and then move on. Oh, look at that pretty ass moon. Hi, Lynx. Look at barking. I really should take multiple types of arrows, though. I have seen so many deer on the edges of the water, like deer and elk and moose. Yeah, like there's one right there. You'll just see animals all along the shoreline, and I'm just like, I either need to bring, like, another bow to shoot at those with, or just, you know, pack a different ammo type, which I'm not sure how you switch ammo type. Oh. Oh. That's how I take off the scope. Ah. I did not even know I could do that. Eventually the water is going to start rising to where we are, though, and I'm going to have to move. You can already see the water slowly rising around us. Just kind of hoping we can get one more duck to land. There are duck calling. Just don't know where. Yeah, I need a different blind if I'm gonna do this too. This is one of the placeable ones that I had. Though, honestly, I probably should go change the time of day, but like I said, I just kinda want one more. Oh, and we've already lost some frames. Yep, it's not fixed, because of course it fucking isn't. The guy who, came by tried to be like, oh, maybe it's just the servers are, like, overloaded. And I'm just like, oh yeah, your servers at midnight are loaded so heavily that my connection drops completely. If this shit isn't fixed within the next 2 months, I'm not sure what I'm going to fucking do besides suffer. There's only a couple of things that, would remain to be the issue. Yeah, the guy tried to tell me how perfect my connection was entirely, and I'm just like, no, it's not. I can very clearly tell it's not. The person on the phone could tell it wasn't. That there was an issue. So, yeah. I just don't know what to say about it anymore. Who knows, maybe something's wrong with the motherboard, and, you know, I got a new one sitting over there anyways that I'm going to use, hopefully. There are duck. I can hear them. Mind you, we got a pretty bright night, all things considered. It's just, even still, I can't see anything at this time of day. Dog, please. I wonder if they're off over there somewhere or something. But yeah, you can definitely see how much the water's risen. That was literally directly on the edge of the water. Or if I put them down. Up, and I say we dropped slightly more frames. Yep. Duck hunting really is feast or famine in this game. How did you get... okay. Sure. We're gonna tear down. Gonna leave the ducks there because I really don't care about them. I have like 20 of each almost. Yep, there was another deer over there. Because of course, somehow they saw me. Also, every time I set up, it just quickly becomes the case where the wind is directly pointing where I'm facing. Which is really not helping me, I will tell you that much. Yeah, let's head here. I just see what we could do. Also, yeah, I am once again not entirely awake. Yeah, had a medical thing today that I had to do. Had a technician come over and find literally nothing. He replaced a thing, but that was about it. Like one of the little, what are they called? Ethernet cables? Yeah. It's just the case where I think the only other things I can think of is maybe one of the motherboard connections is just going bad. I'm ultimately going to replace the motherboard anyways, but yeah. If next month things aren't fixed, I don't know. I may literally just have to get a different service provider. The problem is that every other service provider in town is owned by the same people. Additional bolts, broadheads. Are these compatible with? Okay. This will cost us a fair bit of our money, but I kinda tired of hunting duck like that and not finding anything. All right. What? Okay. Broadhead bolt. With the sight on it. I don't expect this to go very well, all things considered. But hey. Are we able to just hold this? Well, it has a rangefinder thing on it, does it? Nope, our character will get tired holding that. Okay, good to know. Literally all I needed to know, actually. Okay, let's see here. Oh, are there any missions in this area I also need to do? Black bear? No. Black-tailed deer, white-tailed deer, or black-tailed deer at night. Where is this wanting me to be? Over here? Yeah, sure. I don't know how long I'll go. That just... how to explain this? I've been getting in my head a lot lately, and I feel like I need to stream almost every day at this point. I know I don't need to, but at the same time, I feel like I do. Been kind of going a bit stir-crazy about stuff. Do I have deer call? Should check that. Decoys, collars. White, blacktail, mule. Okay, yeah. Going to try to get to some stands. Use the deer collar. What is this exactly for? Can I get that game? Can I have the info thing back? Has a low range, but a high chance of attraction. Okay. Anything else? Traction strength 50, range is 160. Gear bucks during the rut, easy to use and perfect to call, mature bucks. We want both kind. Jackrabbit call. Roe deer. What do I have? Axis, tundra, Apparently there's not a lot that we'll call the black, pale deer. Oh well. That's fine, we got the bleeder anyway, so let's see. White-tailed jackrabbit, moose, turkey. White-tailed jackrabbit, I'm looking for deer. White-tailed jackrabbit, I'm looking for deer. White-tailed deer. Okay. At 8 to 12. Alright. Place marker there. Start making our way down there. Okay. That is bear. Yep. I'm not an incredibly stealthy person, as one might expect. You know, I'm kind of the find enemy, use automatic high-capacity weapons to make up for being bad at shoot. Birds can be kind of weird. By kind of weird, I mean incredibly weird. They're not real birds, mind you. They're government drone kind of birds. Looked in the distance at one that hadn't flown away somehow. Literally just like a weird cylinder shape with a bird head on it. Reminded me of a bowling pin. That's jackrabbit spot, I think. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could probably take some shots at some rabbits too and it'd be fine. Yep, more rabbit. I'm not particularly interested in going after rabbits. Kind of annoying to hunt, yeah. I wouldn't even hear that if it wasn't for the game telling me there was a noise. Okay. Most rabbit art, to me, is a creature that will be absolutely fucking annoying. And thus I have zero interest in them. Which way's the wind? Okay. Main reason I was going after ducks, too, is to level up our retriever. That was slightly off for some reason, but okay. We got here more rabbit. I don't even think I've seen a lot of rabbits outright. You fucking kidding me? Well, oh yeah, they're really annoying to hunt. I never fucking see them. Hippity hoppity, right out in front of me. God damn it. Oh my god, the world's most well-timed rabbit ever. Unlucky too, but hey. How did that not see me? Okay. Whatever. What? I'm not certain where that went. Did that go over it? I think that went over it, didn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that went straight over it. Okay. I didn't see a dirt kick up at all there. Oh yeah, they're hard to fucking see, aren't they? Rabbit runs the fuck right out in front of me. See another one just sitting lackadaisically by a tree. I swear, they're not this stupid normally. Who there? That increase? Yeah, that gave pressure there. Not really all that stealthy, are we? Look, there's one of those birds. Do you see what I mean? Fucking weird. I don't think they're real birds. Like, at all. I think they're fake birds. Can't believe the government's spying on me on my hunting trip. Hello. That is a male. 200, 350 are... I am not going to be able to hit that from here. Still calm over there. Wind is not in our favor, is it? What ran through here? That's rabbit? Warning call from a turkey. Drop our scent. Okay. Goddamn ducks. Like, I swear, they'll show up only whenever I'm not looking for them. Yeah, they saw me. I don't care. They're over there by the feeding area. Okay. How do I want to approach this? I had a lot better level, I could stealth easier, but... Oh yeah, there's just that right there. Dog! God damn it. Don't get in the way. There, I'm just gonna run straight in front of where you're aiming. Hee hee hee. Ball. There he is. I don't want to try to take a shot through the bush, because the likelihood is we're going to completely fucking miss if I do that. Three. Email. No. That one's probably in a better spot to take a shot. I don't know if it's worth anymore, though. Used to be 6 point. Our effective range on this is like 50. Still about 100. Oh, they're calm, though. They don't know I'm here yet. weird shot on it. I don't trust that. Our effective range is 50. Over there. Calm still. If I had a rifle, this would be a perfect shot, but no. Too bad I don't have a photography challenge. Could really get it from here. He's just still snacking away. Still calm. Okay. Can I make this shot? Let's see if I hit anything there. I have no idea if I even got close to hitting any of them there. Sake of it. I'll be a little bit shocked if I did. I wish I knew where I hit. Guess that's why tracers exist, but yeah. I'm not sure what the hell that little thing at the top is. I thought that might be some sort of rangefinder, but if it is, I don't think I can activate it in any way, shape, or form. Okay. I'm guessing I hit nothing. My ability to aim is never particularly great. Fuck off, bear. I would prefer not to have to hunt a bear with a bow. I really should have gotten closer, though. Tracer, yeah. Really should have used one, but kind of don't have money, unfortunately. What is the effective range of this ammo again? Not even 50 yards. Yeah, we'd have to have gotten a lot closer to have a good chance of hitting that. Took a couple of shots there. All failed. Oh well. Really should have just taken the crossbow bolts for it. Not that we haven't had way better luck hunting rabbits. But yeah, I'm gonna want a different sight, because what the fuck is this? Like, yeah, it's a red dot, but still, I thought that would be a rangefinder, but no. Or I don't know how to operate it at all. So far we got what? A rabbit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gone. I'll go bother chasing them. They probably went out of area that I need to hunt in anyways. They probably are already long gone by now. Okay, well. Nothing else, I can just go back to duck hunting. Hell, I could sit down somewhere in a stand near one of their, spots. And just wait. You know where their areas are. To there. That's a moose spot. Also seen them down this way drinking water. Didn't get that marked on the map, though. Was too busy focusing on duck at the time. But yeah, I'll see if I can't find an actual, like, bow site. What? Fuck you. Go drink vodka alone, weirdo. What? Yeah, run away, bitch. I meant beep. Yeah, I don't know if beep from, Kinchi would be helpful here. I don't think he's very stealthy, and I don't think he, can do the math on, like, ranges. What am I looking at there? Oh, rock. Okay. Saw an object in the distance and didn't know what the fuck it was. It's wine, so it's fine, right? Sorry, no alcohol here. Ah. Ah. Seriously, but the bears fuck off. Ah. 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 Or am I using Linux for that matter? I'm still using the LTSC. Fucking bear. Do I have any further specialization requirements? It just has to be bow or crossbow in this area. Okay. I have to actually find the thing I kill. Alright. Otherwise, whitetail or blacktail deer. We're going for whitetail as it is. That's an elk. Damn. That is an elk. Yes. Any kill will do, though. Two. No mill with them. They're nervous. That's interesting. Oh. Yeah, 3 females walking. Hey. Hey. Oh. Horrific noise those things make. Reminds me of screeching metal. Hilariously, if only I had a gun. Oh, they were right there in front of that, weren't they? I could have actually got a shot off if I was there. Do I even have the call equipped? Yes, number 5. Or duck. See if they land. If they land, I might actually have a chance to shoot them. No, they're not. God, I hate the noise elk make. It's also not at all what we're looking for. Whitetail deer sleeping area. Noon. Maybe we head towards their sleeping area and just kind of like wait there. Just sit up in like a little location. Set up, not sit up. And just kind of wait for them. Run. Yes, it's another stream where I'm going to be yawning a lot. I actually do kind of have a headache, too. Thought about going to the store today. Was thinking about it. Check the weather. Next couple of days would be better for just how cold it's going to get here. Him is a good hour for a booze run. If you're a degenerate. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about setting up over here. Just waiting. I was gonna do that. I probably should have got a tree sitting spot too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Drink like a normal person. 5 a.m. I don't know anything about drinking. I don't drink. I appreciate you being the voice of reason. I'm sorry if that's what you think I am. Reasonable is not something I ever get called, as far as I know. Moose go that way, do they? Okay. So let's see. That would be against the wind. There are rabbits over here too. Fleeing ones, but yes. For fuck's sake, another fucking bear! Go away! Someone has to gotta do it. I'm gonna being honest. Me ain't not good for yet. Me and bad, no good do job for that. Me am speak bad for purpose reason. Make important big yes no. To understand. Strong. God, what is this? Just the communal sleepy land? Apparently everything fucking sleeps here. Good to know. Just take the meds today? Yeah, take the meds. What sort of collusion between rabbit and bear is happening here? And moose. Jesus Christ. Nine a.m. Mr. Freeman. 9 a.m. Mr. Freeman. Or as they call it in Europe, 9 a.m., Mr. Freeman. Face connected Gen 1. Fascinating observation. There's one of those government drones again. Look at it. Like, no, seriously, look at it. Look at that thing. That's not a bird. That's not a bird at all. Look at it. That thing is definitely not bird-like. Where'd it go? Vanished. What, a conspiracy of a rabbit, bear, and moose? Yeah. Obviously. I love how the best cover I can find for here is against the wind. With the wind, sorry. We want to be against the wind. We want them to not see us or smell us. What is that overlooking? Why are none of the stands in a place that is particularly useful to me? Oh, that really didn't help our visibility at all, standing or kneeling here. starting to think it'd actually be easier to hunt rabbit. At least there's a stand near where they are. Okay. Like, literally right there is where it would be easier to build something over there, so it's not useful. That's where we saw the deer eating and scared them away from there. It's fast travel back here. Meds taken. Very good. I see we dropped a couple of frames. What do I even have stand-wise, though? Portable structures. Visual camouflage. No reduction whatsoever, ultimately. Tree. Oh my fucking god. Un momento, por favor. Oh yeah, we can see nothing wrong, even though you're getting upload latencies of 130 fucking ping. Oh my fucking god. Oh yeah, your signal's perfectly fine. We've seen no interruptions at any point in your service. 135 ping on upload is completely normal. God fucking damn. It's only the upload. It is only the upload. Great. Fucking great. Whatever. For my upload speed, a lot. Considering that I'm supposed to have a upload ping of like less than 50. That's for it just showing there to be an upload speed. To a, like, location nearby. This isn't like, you know, across the country or like, country. This is, like, within the state. To just, like, fucking ping. Oh my god. Oh, we see that you have a perfect connection. Don't fucking assholes. Oh, I can literally just put it straight up in the tree right here. Really now. Surely this ain't gonna fucking work, right? good to see that also my speeds are about still half what they should be, even though he claimed that it was perfectly fine. Oh, but maybe it's just the servers are being used that much. Yeah, I'm sure that a major internet provider company like AT&T for a small town damn it, man. Every time I stream now, it's a problem. At what point do I assume that it's on purpose, you know? So, they should make their way over here within the next couple of hours. I should be almost completely invisible right here, by the way. Yes, I know this is for the moose. I just wanted to test, kinda. Alright. But yeah, my download ping, by the way. What was it? Oh, 26. My connection ping in general, like idle latency ping, is 26. My upload averaged 101. Just merely a, what? Nearly, let's see. Tried to do math in my head. I'm bad at math. I'm bad at math. But my point being that, 26, 101 average. Fucking Christ. You have to be shitting me. Hello. Alright. I think YouTube took me seriously and dropped a video on me about the different types of schizo. Wow. Outside of the internet being an absolute jackass, everything's fine. Okay. Going to note that there seems to be no things here. Or where they sleep. Rabbits. You know what? Deer, rabbit, the Bigfoot, I don't care what shows up. I'm just going to shoot them. This is a good spot. I think it's a good spot. Got a good view. Besides, rabbits will show up here, so it's perfectly fine. Just need to actually see them show up. You're also streaming on Twitch? No. God, no. One, if I could stream on Twitch, I probably would. But, oh boy, my ISP is a bunch of fucking asshats. Who? I don't think my CPU currently could stand me multi-streaming. Not entirely sure. Maybe if I somehow get all the internet issues fixed somehow, maybe I'll multi-stream, but yeah, not as of right now. The little animals arrive, shall they? Lines of soulless husks. Sorry, I'm a little crazy right now because of the anger. Had a technician out today. YouTube's better. By far, yes. Which is unfortunate. Would be cool. Would be helpful. Mild dislike. It's a customizable. So, yes, and it's as close as I could get it to being what I desire. Little animals. What the fuck are they? I could literally hear the rabbits. Then I finally get up in the tree and nothing shows up. This is going just like the ducks did. Oh, and just so you know, if you try to get me to commission you, I'm going to ban you. What are they? What time is it? 10. Was there hours for this? 6 to 10. Okay, so their hours are up. We have like 2 in-game hours before the deer start showing up. Look at Barkin. Little Barkin. Look at the good dog. Got him. Off he go. Sniffing around. I don't know how the dog is perfectly invisible to the animals, but hey. Dog. 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 How quick does the time move in game? I hope this isn't realistic time. If it's realistic time, I made a massive error. Like halftime? Oh, I probably should have started counting. It's not realistic time. Either like twice or 3 times as fast, somewhere in that range. So if I waited 2 hours, it'd be way too fucking long is how long it'd be. Where's that caller? The problem is now I'm getting in my own head, and if I get out of the stand, I feel like instantly everything's going to show up, then run away. What started the hunting fever with the gang? I'm fairly certain Seki and Twitchy had a little hunting date, and I remember going, "Oh yeah, Hunter Call of the Wild is actually fun." And then I started playing, and then other people started playing, but I don't know if they came to their own conclusions to do that or not. But it definitely started with Seki and Twitchy. I don't know which one of them came up with the idea. But yeah. Then they got Edit into the game specifically. Then Edit got Hoshi into the game. I'm unsure what Seki and Twitchy are doing right now. I know Twitchy was going to play, and there was an open invite to both of them. Like, she said that she was fine with Seki joining her and Bags joining her. Like, those two had an open invite to join her. And I was already just playing the game today and went, fuck, I might as well stream it. It's more they were playing a game that just made me go, oh yeah, that game exists. I should play more of that. Oh hey, look, rabbits. There's the mail. Fucking damn it. Yeah, I hard missed both of those shots. How bad is the wobble on this at that distance? God, that's still terrible. Jesus. I know I did not hit, by the way. Could make a mod for the fox bait whistle to make Pippa noises. Huh. A rabbit one? Yeah. The funny thing is that created no pressure in the area, so they may just return. Betting that person was a bot since they just immediately stopped talking after I said I'd ban them if they tried to get me to commission them. That's funny. Actually, it's annoying. It's not funny at all. That actually pisses me off. One of the things I liked about YouTube was that those bots didn't fucking show up. But they have been showing up, and that actually irritates me something fierce. There's one of those fake birds. When you shot a rabbit, it plays the first 3 seconds of Pippa the Rippa. Pippa scream.mp3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure given Evelyn. Wait, there was a bot? No. Yeah. Pretty sure that Evelyn person was in fact a bot because, you know, nobody fucking walks in and asks about a model and then disappears whenever I say I'll ban them if they try to get me to commission them. People just don't fucking do that, but the bots do it all the time. And it angers the shit out of me. Like, specifically, one of the reasons that I liked YouTube so much more than Twitch on just the front end of things was you did not see that kind of fucking shit here. But then I switched over and shit like that started happening here too. And I'm just like, God fucking damn it. So so fucking upsetting. Especially because the bots pretend to be people and like try to strike up a conversation. But yeah, one of those things where it's just like a massive middle finger. I have seen it like 3 or 4 times in like the last year. It's nowhere near as bad as it is on Twitch. But my fucking god. There's another one of those government spy drones. Look at it. Pretending to be an animal. Look away. Then turn back and look again. Is it gone? Oh, it's still there. What? The dog would just lie down. Live is it in game? By the way, Edit was playing Tower Unite. I think that's the name of it. I genuinely wasn't sure what that game was. Apparently, after doing some looking up on it, it's based off a Gmod server that used to exist that they shut down because they wanted to make a paid game. And all I could find was people just saying, go fuck yourself for doing that. That and apparently, like, the best I can tell about that game is it's somewhere between Gmod and Roblox. And my first thought was, I bet there's a child safety scandal that happened with it, wasn't there? Or is, because, yeah. Can be a starving ESL artist. Wow. Well, I wish they wouldn't show up on my doorstep and beg. Because, I'm poor. I can't afford to commission anybody, and I really don't like door-to-door salesmen. Like, seriously. Is it a rule? Oh, it's not a rule. Okay, I need to start adding a rule of I'm not going to commission you. If you try to get me to commission you, I'm banning you. That can be rule number 1. Yeah. You hear that? Apparently, whenever I take these and hold them up to my face, I'm actually just like pushing them onto my head. Because you know what you don't hear whenever I have this up? The wind. We still got another in-game hour. Guys, those rabbits haven't shown back up again. Rule 1 always covers that, yeah. I mean, yeah. Rule 1 does cover that. But there's an occasion whenever I feel the need to put another rule. specifically just for specific scenarios that have happened. So I try to keep the rule list as small as possible. That's why there's only one rule. I'm gonna look away, look at something, and then rabbits are just all going to jump up, and by the time I look back, they'll be no longer there. Yeah? Well, damn. That's unfortunate. So which rule are you breaking? Shut up, you squeaky bitch. Ew, what? Are turkey rated 1? Oh, there it is. Damn. Turkey are a rated 1 animal. Huh. Trivial. Close is it gonna get? Another animal over here somewhere, by the way. The fuck was that? That's a turkey. That's also a turkey. Oh, look, an entire gaggle of turkey. Sounds like a VTuber laugh. Yo, look at the VTubers. Am I actually gonna get a turkey? Damn, they can't see me, by the way. I'm just gonna let them get close enough that I can actually get a good shot off on one of them. Nice. What the fuck? Go get it. All right, cool. Put it down. Oh, there it is. Silver turkey. Okay. Not bad. Left long. Nice. That's still not quite what we were looking for, but hey. It wasn't really worth anything either, mind you. Okay, that was straight up the Pippa windshield laugh played in slow staccato. Honestly, not a lot of these are very good. Like, at best, maybe photograph bison, if that's something I can even get to. Alright. That's a rabbit and a turkey we've got in this session. On stream, mind you. Off stream, I got, like, 2 ducks as well. I actually taxidermied one of the ducks because it was gold. And, I do have a hunting lodge that I can put those up in. Yeah. I don't need to. I know. There's a lot of animal noises that sound horrendous to hear in the woods alone. Ever heard a mountain lion's mating call? I dream of Rosamy. Weird. Fascinating. Very fascinating, Clanker. Are you about to diss yourself here? But no, go on, talk about it. That would probably be good to have, but I want to try to get this. That'd also be good to have. I'd want to get that. Not sure about that, though. She was trauma dumping. Okay. I haven't heard of Des in a while. I hope bro's okay. From what I'm understanding, he's getting settled in. Hopefully he'll be able to return before too long. But as I understand, yeah, he's doing okay. I don't really know anything about what's going on, though. Just sitting in a tree and yapping is surprisingly effective as a way to hunt. I'm not getting a lot done, but hey, it's better for bows, I guess. But yeah, last I heard, he's fine. Could totally claim that he's dead. Could totally do that. Thank you, evil part of my brain. You're welcome. I heard he was about to get homeless. Yeah, I don't really know anything about the situation, but from everything that I've heard, he's fine. I don't think he's homeless. Is that the dog? It's probably the dog, isn't it? Yeah. Hmm. Alright. Ah. Hmm. My neck just popped like twice. Ugh. Whew. That's a feeling, alright. Hmm. God damn, you ever realign your chakras? You think it's anything like popping your neck really fucking hard? With just how much of my life this shit has consumed. Yeah, I don't really have any VTuber related dreams. Like 3 times it was just them talking. Ah. Have I ever had a dream about a VTuber? That wasn't me? Because fucking obviously I'm in a lot of my dreams. Sorry, I just had a moment of realization there. Oh fuck, I am a VTuber. I think I've had only one dream outright, though, that had my own model in it. So, you know, whatever that one was about, I couldn't really say. There's a Discord I'm in where I say, oh yeah, all VTubers are evil. They don't know I'm a VTuber. And I only say VTubers are evil in that server because it's a private joke with myself. There's another one of those government drones out on the path over there. That one's there. Government drone over there has moved, hasn't it? Did it traverse over to that path? I know you're watching me. I know you're watching me, Mr. CIA man, through your government drone that you leave sitting on the ground out in the open for some reason. By the way, watch anybody who plays this after I have said something about these weird bird models that you can see. And just try to pick them out in the distance or whenever they're just scanning with the binoculars or something. Trust me, you're going to see it a lot more now. Funny, I suppose that by staying up to 3 a.m. to watch VTubers, my sleep cycle never reaches the point where I can have dreams for the last 5 years. Sleep psychology. You always dream. Every night, everybody dreams. The problem is that you don't remember them. In fact, the dreams you do remember are in the minority of dreams. In a night, you have like something like 5 to 10 dreams. I can't remember the direct number. But you dream every night. That's part of what REM sleep is. And it usually is the most complex dreams that happen in REM sleep. Early in the night, most dreams are actually fairly short and, from my understanding, very low in complexity. Through brain scans, it's like very basic, done on people who have just fallen asleep. Well, it's because you don't really remember dreams. In fact, like REM dreams, you don't even remember most of them. But yeah, every night, everyone dreams multiple dreams. It's just that most people can't remember them. I found after studying that fact, I start remembering more dreams than normal. So, full-blown anime season type shit, Lord of the Rings extended edition type shit. Well, congratulations. The knowledge I just imparted on you may cause you to remember more of your dreams. So, enjoy your cognito hazard, I guess. But yeah, based on brain scans, the earliest dreams people have usually are fairly short. And given what activity of the brain is activated, usually nothing more than apparently like colors based around the type of brain activity. Like the brain slowly works up to REM dreams. It's weird, and I don't think we know why that even happens at all. And then you have like studies done on animals. Dogs go into REM sleep, notably. Most mammals apparently do have some form of dreams. Tired because it's always a bunch of problems piling up. You know what's great? There's something called a false awakening dream. In a false awakening dream, you literally wake up and start going about your day, and everything will be relatively normal. Like, they're dreams that are strangely lucid and, like, actively more realistic. So you get up, go about your day, and then you wake up again. In the worst case scenario, false awakening dreams can happen multiple times per night. Fun fact, I have personally suffered from that happening. Yeah. With 3 layers? I've had one with 7. It gets really bad. But yeah. Still just there. Sitting there. Watching us. The government drone bird. What time is it? The deer should start showing up soon. Should. But yeah, it's fucking awful, isn't it? Went to school, recess came, woke up, went to school, went to the library, woke up, went to school. Yeah. Nasty, isn't it? Anyways, you really should wake up. You're in danger. Fuck. Which way are they even going to come from? Reapply the scent block. Trying to think what some of the other kinds of dreams that I have studied are. Outside of the standard, just like low activity stuff. Dream and dream interpretation are a weird subject in and of themselves. I stand by that dream interpretation is one of those things that is 90% of the time somebody psychoanalyzing their own thoughts about things instead of actually, you know, understanding something. Really hit me with a 2-view streaming either the thumbnail. Hi, I'm gonna be homeless soon. Fuck. Damn. A 2-view. Talking about how they're gonna be homeless. Damn. That's a bear. That's not the animal I need showing up. What is this rated for? It's rated for bear. Oh. Naruhodo. Now, if that bear comes over here, I am going to shoot it. Driving dreams always end up being super stressful. In dream, I feel like I have a good motor control of my dream hands, but I never think of my feet. Dream interpretation is just one of those things where it's like the best and most accurate stuff that people can do is take guesses at the like it being an indicator of something kind for somebody's life. Well, damn. I don't know where I hit that bear at. Alright. That's a problem. This is rated for bear, though. It's like my brain doesn't know how to simulate the foot controls, so whenever I think, oh, time to press the brakes, I put my feet on the pedal instead and end up having to use the handbrake. That is kind of interesting in its own way. No organs hit just now. Fuck. Okay. That's not great. But I'm going to want to chase that. Very... Fuck. They're already here. I'll have to go after that later. Yeah, it's amazing. I like it. And now. Either it will bleed to death in the distance or not. I can always go after it later. But, we do want those deer to come over here. There's a buck. Remember the story from some guy that went bear hunting? He didn't get it in one shot, so then had to track it down to make sure it was dead and couldn't, hurt anyone. Yeah. Yeah, you really don't want to just leave a pissed off bear running around. That will not go well, but this is a video game. I don't have to follow the law. Oh my god, look at that one. Jesus Christ. By the way, government drone bird right there. Okay. 50 out. We're going after that buck. If I can actually get an angle on it. Oh. Oh, it's in a bad spot for us to take that shot. Oh, god damn it. The rest of them shows right there. They're going over there. Shut up, turkey. That would still be okay, but that other one, oh my fucking god, he was big. I could take a shot on one of these two. In normie VTuber models. I've noticed a rise in normies in VTubing in general. Been a problem, especially VTweeters. I want that big one. Oh, hello, turkey. Are they moving around at all? There's another male there. We have 3 males in this group. 4, technically. Style that screams e-thought. And the content is always some lazy shit. That's been a problem for a while. Look at all the people who whine on Twitch about getting banned. And then you looked at why they're banned, and it's so fucking obvious. Dipshits are gonna dipshit is all I can say. Don't want to get out of the stand, but there is that just massive one right behind the tree. They're not sending their best. Generally not, no. E-thoughts are never that particularly good at anything to start with. Like, their only value is their body. And, yeah, with VTuber models, they don't even need that. They just need enough money. A lack of self-respect. Is this the same group of deer from the lake? I don't think so. I don't think I can get closer, though. I think this is about as good as we're going to get for distance. Oh. Oh, turkey. God damn it. All right. Oh, that was the wrong button. Took several shots there. It's not that it matters as long as we get one of them. Let's see. Vital organ hit. Died right there. Yep. Okay. Got one. Bleed rate high. Yeah. All right. Silver quality. Not bad. Pretty standard. We hit any of the others. But yeah, that's that quest done. People don't have friends and have these 5 personality traits. I watch logistics and VTubers. Why is the algos like this? You know what I was watching earlier? I was watching lore videos on Trench Crusade because that setting just sounds neat to me. No organs, flesh. Well, we did hit another one. We did not hit it very well, but we did hit another one. We'll see where it went. But yeah, that's a quest complete. I don't know. I've heard from others that Trench Crusade is kind of dog shit to play, but the setting itself seems really cool lore-wise, so... You know, as somebody who doesn't really play tabletop war games ever, I'm not going to be bothered by that other than it might not survive. But other than that, I'm just like, yeah, very cool setting. I'm gonna watch a breathing tutorial. I really hope you don't need help with that one. You have trouble breathing, that sounds like something you should go to a doctor for. But yeah, I was watching Trench Crusades, just people doing lore videos on it, and I'm like, this actually sounds like a really fucking cool setting that isn't pulling any of its punches like, you know, modern Games Workshop does. It's like done by a bunch of people who are ex-Games Workshop and some other setting stuff for various places, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'd love to have books based in this setting. I have a horrible feeling, though, that if they don't change up their rule set, the game probably will not survive. Because, yeah, I've heard almost universally bad things about how it actually is to play. Running down through here. I got 2 minutes of ads, and it took half the video to get to the part where it teaches you to breathe. Wow. Hope that nobody needed that tutorial video. This thing seems to have gotten a distance from us. Great. Problem is, I want to go after this herd because of how big that one was. This will not be much of a hunt, to be honest. However hard we hit the one thing, it isn't hard enough. They're gonna come back up here. If I can get an extra rabbit, I'll be fine with it. Dog, I need you to not be making noise right now. I wonder if I could have gotten the buck out from behind that tree if I had just used, like, the little thing. So I'm just going to use all the stupid noises I've made during these streams of this game. Somehow. I don't know how, but they will. Please do not mod all the stupid noises I made in for the actual animals, me imitating them. There they go. Thought they were going to come up over that hill, but apparently not. They go down and around. So I don't have a lot of hope that we killed this deer. I'm just kinda hoping we did. But yeah, I want to actually get a scope like this one for my bow. That's a much nicer one. What's the... Wait, this is something that was bleeding. This is a different animal that was bleeding. A male whitetail. Okay. I won't. Yeah. Good. Totally not me wanting somebody to do that just because I would want to install it and confuse the shit out of myself because I'd forget. Oh yeah, this would be the same one because, yeah, we spotted a rabbit which switches targets. Never mind. I'm stupid. I really hope we didn't hit the big one, though. Actually, if we hit the big one, the bleed rate on this might actually be fine. Because then I could take a second shot and do some damage to it. We'll see. Curious about something. Oh, that's blacktail deer. Never mind. It has to be blacktail for that. Black bear at night. That wants me to hunt coyote. Okay. It would be cool as shit to take the animal AI behavior from the game and put it into the vintage story animals. Wouldn't know. Don't know if that's even possible. Would be neat. They're those little shits. Something tells me that didn't hit. Something tells me I put that way too far, but... You know. Damn, that almost actually hit. Oh, if I'd actually hit that, I'd been so happy. That was so close. Damn it. Travel time is what got me there. Yes, I'm getting distracted. No, I don't care. My vision, my mission, not my vision. My mission is very specific in its inspecificness. Okay, Xavier Renegade Angel. Say more nonsense. It is. The current AI is super simple, and there are a couple of mods that improve parts of it, but it's still in the janky border between Minecraft. Just walk around in something realistic. Yeah. You know what I'd love? For the wild animals like wolves to have a survival instinct of don't just attack humans on sight. It's, yes, I know that's a mod already. Alright, well, fuck, I guess. Black bear. That stand is pretty much dead. What do we have over here? Feeding for something. What? White-tailed jackrabbits. Late afternoon to nighttime. Where are black-tailed deer? Because I do need to hunt those. That's a moose. Moose. Moose again. Black-tailed deer. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Right there. Is there anything I can set up here? I'm going back there just to see if I can't set something up so I can actually have like a space ready to hunt those. Because yeah, the patience method is, as it turns out, actually pretty useful. Mostly the wolves and bears aggroing your ass for existing being shit to take on in a straight fight. So the only solution is to cheese them by going underwater and they follow you. I just kind of wish you had an option in that game to, like, give them more realistic behavior. Like, I don't want it to be they never attack, but I want it to be more the they won't just straight up fucking attack you for no reason kind of thing. Conifer, Arctic. Doesn't really matter, does it? You can put this anywhere too, mind you. We'll just take that one. It always gets a laugh out of me that if you don't kill the foxes, they just trounce you. The foxes just immediately attacking if you don't kill them is kind of funny. Did they ever make it to where the pit hunting method of just putting a trough in the middle of an area and then just digging a pit around it was no longer so effective? Because I know, like, one of the methods was that you'd plant a garden and then just make a moat around it with nothing in it, and you could just hunt in that somehow. Because animals would just run into the fucking pit. Yeah, they have laid the groundwork for that. The AI works by condition-activated behavior functions. A matter of time of them putting in, right? so this is a feeding location for the type of deer we're going to hunt. Alright. This is gonna be dumb that this is probably going to work. I put this and it be kind of stable. Alright. I am now invisible. I'm not joking. They cannot see me anymore from here. Okay, so this is the spot where they ran off. 4 to 8. It's, fucking 1, almost 2. Wonder what else comes through here. I should use this thing a lot more now that I think about it. It sort of still works, right? I would still expect it to work somewhat, but it used to be fucking ridiculous as I remember. Oh, the entire seat rotates. I was kind of just wondering about that. But yeah, if you want to know how this game gets a little bit ridiculous, yeah, I'm completely invisible. They can still smell me, they could still hear me. But like this, I'm invisible. You know, up on a pedestal in the middle of a field. I am now just a tree to the deer. Imagine they could fucking knock this over, though. Real animals could, by the way. For hunting TLB fun. As it stands, you can't cross them. Much less go into it to chase a deer. There is a mod that makes the tree canopy taller, so it can be walked through. Yeah. I think what they need to do is specify different kinds of forests. Because you do get those kind of like lower to the ground forests with a lot of thick underbrush, but those usually end up getting burned by like lightning strikes and whatnot in reality. America! Look, there's 2 government drones right there. Oh, look. Oh my god, there's an entire flock of government spy drones. But yeah, specifically, they need like underbrushed style plants too to do it that way. A lot of the forests are hyper annoying to go through to start with anyways. Just seeing if anything shows up, because I'll need to go sleep to get to the time of day we need. Have we seen anywhere that they show up otherwise? I might need to do some scouting to find where they sleep or rest. We know where a lot of whitetail deer are at, but this is like our only spot we've found a blacktail. Yes, but the default spawn setting is supposed to be a temperate forest like those native to the US. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we really have a better spot to find these. Not that this won't work. Hell, if they get anywhere around us, we'll probably be able to hit them. No, I don't really think too much is showing up. Not this time of day. Alright. Know what I'm gonna do? Since I probably would have to pay more still to rest. Because we've rested in the like last 12 hours. I think I'm gonna walk around here for a few moments and just see if I can't find another spot where the black-tailed deer go. Because you can get some pretty dense underbrush in the US too, in temperate forests. It's just usually not the entire forest either. Usually the densest of underbrush tends to be the deeper parts of the forest that are kind of protected. It's just rarer. Definitely needs work in Vintage Story. That and ranged weapons in Vintage Story tend to be kind of dog shit to start with. Okay, what do we have here? Elk. If we wander around here enough, we should find something of the deer. But imagine their drinking zone isn't too far away. I know we've seen them too. Well, this is where those elk were earlier. Yeah. Maybe if there was some dense underbrush, it should either slow you down or force sprint through it. You take a little bit of damage and break it. It is one of those things where it would need to be in some level traversable, but probably slow you down if you don't just like clear it. Underbrush clearing is a thing that people do. That and animals tend to actually have paths through the underbrush too. I did remember that I saw a Vintage Story mod that added like animal paths. It'd be really cool to see more of that. Like actually be a thing in the game. Because I've definitely seen brush paths before in the forest. Where it's just like, yeah, animals go through here. Some of them are so well traveled that it actually looks like intentional paths that people make. Though that's usually kind of rare. What are the ducks going to do? Are they going to land? The ducks are looking for somewhere to land here. They aren't fleeing. Look, they're alert though. Yeah, they're probably going to go somewhere else. Animal Pass mod lags servers as fuck, sadly. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. There are already some landed here? That clearly missed. Had to try, though. Honestly, I probably don't want to be in that area anyways. That'd have been way too close to the stand that we want to use. Pet dog. You good doggo. You good doggo. Aren't you barking? Do they not have a drinking zone nearby? Honestly, if I wanted to do this, I should just, like, follow the herd after I shoot one. And after they're done, like, running away, just kind of see where they go. That would be proper hunting. Like, that'd be proper scouting for hunting, but, I'm not that interested in getting that in-depth for a creature that I only need to shoot one more of. It'd be nice. There's really not a very big team for Vintage Story, though. Realistically, at this point, it'd be probably better if modders made that tutorial. Then again, modders are the most unreliable people on the planet these days outside of artists. So, you know, whatever it shall be, I suppose. What's your issue? Why you bork? It is kind of funny, though, that occasionally some big YouTuber will stumble upon Vintage Story, make an entire, like, video series on it. It will blow up for a while more, and then, like, things will calm down, and then some other YouTuber will find it. Made a tool app for with a GUI where you can select small things you want to change, recipe balances, and so on, and then it automatically makes a mod with all of them. Yeah. I don't think we're really gonna find much. Let's give a bit of a rest, shall we? I once vaguely looked into how to mod Minecraft, and the only thing I remember walking away with thought-wise was, man, this seems like dog shit. Complain about Vintage Story modders. Some of those guys have kept updates for every version for like 4 years. Yeah, there are people in the modding scene for it who do a good job. I'm just saying that it's also a situation where modders as a whole have a bad reputation for a reason. Like, artists as a whole have a bad reputation for a reason. A lot of it comes down to being absolute fucking dickheads. Like, obviously, yes, there's good artists and modders out there who work really goddamn hard and are really good at what they do. But I've been around long enough to know that there is also a lot of modders who are somehow the most flaky people in the world who have done that for who've been reliable for years, and then will just suddenly absolutely fucking lose their mind for no goddamn reason. Ew. In my experiences understanding how the base game does things, yeah. But yeah, I feel bad for Minecraft modders on the level of, wow, this game is incredibly unfriendly to modding. And yet, it's one of the biggest aspects of it. But hey, that's still not going to get better. Thanks, Microsoft. From the dev, not just the source code that they have already made available on GitHub, but explaining what the fuck is going on. I would not expect that to be a thing they would do. They seem to have enough trouble as is otherwise. Alright, and this area is feeding zone. So we have a couple of hours to sit and wait. Not for to say that the devs are lazy, just that they have a lot of other things to do. Fuck that language. I generally just don't like code. Yeah. I've tried to learn multiple coding languages, and all I have to say is, man, I really can't fucking learn these because I barely speak English, an actual language. Look at all those government drones out there. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Like, it kind of looks like rocks out in the distance, doesn't it? Nope, those are all government drone birds. I think we just found their airfield. Damn. PNG of moon. Wonder how many games exist that you can shoot the moon out of the sky in, one way or another. I know there's at least like 3 games that let you shoot the moon out of the sky. Just examining the surface of this image. Pretty sure what it is it's just a PNG of like the actual moon taken with like a telescope or something, and then they just put it in game. Yeah, that is just straight up a picture of the moon. Huh. Been starting at the start of a new Dwarf Fortress save for a while. Ah, yes. Where losing is fun. Fear. I have a copy of Dwarf Fortress on Steam. I have tried multiple times throughout the years to get into Dwarf Fortress, but that game is one of those games where it's like, I don't have the autistic drive to learn fully, so I never get anything done or figure out what I'm doing. It's it's weird. It's a game that I know I'd play more if I just learned it, but often I just go, yeah, but there's other games that I have right now that I have this level of autistic like desire to play. I'll play those instead anytime I get that desire. It's a great game. I know it's a great game. It's just so obtuse with its controls that every time I try, I end up just bouncing off into another game. I don't know. I do have the drive, but the autism is so much it holds me back. But yeah, it's one of those games that if I bet somebody out there has like designed some way to make it way easier to play. Hell, it having an art pack that actually is coherent to my eyes helps too. Because I know some people have no problem with the ASCII. I actively cannot play it in ASCII form, especially whenever I already have trouble with the controls. It's just like a wall that means literally nothing to me 90% of the time. There's some tools to help organize stuff. Yeah. I am aware that there are tools, but there's other aspects that also are just like, I don't comprehend what's going on, because it's like, I can completely understand the ASCII. Yeah. Oh, I guess we just learned where the turkey sleep. That's cool. If I ever need to hunt turkey, now I know. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, if I sit down, I probably could learn it. And I know I'd enjoy it. It's just something I haven't put time investment into. Especially because my weird niche autism game of choice of late is always Ellen. I mean, to me, the ASCII is fully comprehensible. Interesting. Like, I know, yeah, it is to most people, but yeah, it's how to put it. I comprehend how one knows it. I just don't, because that's another layer of needing to learn something. Like, I get walls and rooms. Those are pretty decently understandable in ASCII. Mental block where I want everything to go according to plan all the time. One of the other problems I know I have with the game is that there is just so many systems that I have no idea that exist, and I have no way of understanding on how to even check on them, that things usually fall apart immediately because somehow, some way, I always can't figure out how to tell a dwarf to do a certain job, even though I've done it before and I probably could do it again, but somehow it would still fail because some reason I don't know. I'm just reading through the game guide and writing it down. I think that's a major reason why something like Ellen appeals to me more. Is that, like, even though it's nowhere near as complex, and if you could make Ellen as complex as Dwarf Fortress, I'd probably be like, hell yeah to that. I ultimately don't have to manage 8 idiots. I only have to manage my own idiot, which is me, the biggest idiot of all. After that, I'm going to map the supply chain for everything I have to do. Yeah. And even though Ellen is a somewhat brutal game in its own right, a fuck up ultimately only is temporary in Ellen as well, as long as I take the effort to get out of it or accept that I fucked up and go with it. I.e., you know, oops, I just murdered someone in town. Well, time to run away and hide, or, well, time to pay the fine. There is no fine. It's entirely not going to be a issue. Honestly, they should make HR people play this game. Oh, trust me. If they made HR people play that game, you'd see a lot less Karens in HR. RimWorld is also one of those games that I just find easier to play. I have played some really stupid RimWorld stuff, though. What was one of the last RimWorld things I did? Oh yeah, an ice ball world with no factions on it. That is the point, yes. But yeah, I do like those games. One of these days I'll figure out Dwarf Fortress, and then, I might disappear for a month accidentally, but hey. Look at the little doggo. Look at you. Look at you, silly little dog. Hi. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Hi, Twitchy. Hi, Raiders. How'd your stream go, Twitchy? How are you? Hope things went well. Look at this dog. Look at this goofy little boy. It's a girl. This is Barkin. This is my dog. My Labrador retriever, Barkin. Why do you look so confused, Barkin? But yeah, we're currently just talking about autism games, like Dwarf Fortress, and blimey, that's a huge croc red. Hi, how was your stream? I'm currently just waiting for a certain kind of deer to show up for a quest. I pitched to someone to try to get a boat murdered style let's play going with the VTubers in our broader corner of the community. One player for one in the game year, then pass. Oh yeah, I know of Boat Murdered. Boat Murdered is such a funny story. The VTube Boat Murdered. God, that's one of those stories of the internet that's just like classic at this point for just pure, yep, people are people. I like the fact that apparently the entire walls were just scrolled with images of elephants murdering dwarves. Goddamn hilarious. Oh, I haven't mentioned. I have been playing a new Ellen challenge in my off time while working on stuff. I have to say, man, Vampire and Ellen as a race is hilarious in just how stupid it can get. Oh yeah, we're just going to start you with a character who can get perfect evasion immediately by turning into a bat. Oh, that makes a lot of things easier at the start. But yeah, that Ellen challenge is literally just, hi, I'm going to not talk to anyone outside of the one person you actually do have to talk to. I came across something a little bit silly. Did you know in Ellen, you can get allies without ever talking to anyone, including using the quest board to recruit people and whatnot? The scroll of ally means you don't have to talk to anyone. If you find a scroll of ally, you can just use it and have somebody on your team permanently. They are a permanent resident. It was just something weird I noticed. But yeah. God. I love finding just hilarious stories from Dwarf Fortress, though. Because if you find a good YouTube channel that does good explanations of stories from Dwarf Fortress, you will find some of the dumbest and funniest stories by pure chance in gaming. Boat Murdered being an example of it. But I remember I watched some channel that talked about a story and like showed gameplay and whatnot of him having captured a zombie and then making a giant pit in front of his town that they would just drop random attackers into with like a trapdoor, and they just drop a bunch of goblins into the pit. ELIN. You can like look up LNRPG too, I think, and that'll show more results. But yeah, it's not a good name to try to search for. I know, because it is literally just a name. Like, there are plenty of people named Ellen, spelt the same way. Ilona was easier to find through searches, but Ellen is just like, ugh. I was actually talking to somebody about that earlier, like this week at some point. I can't remember when. But yeah, trying to search up Ellen is such a difficult time. Though one of the first things you will find is the Seth video on it, which is always fun. For once in my life, I played a game before Seth did a video on it. It's just still funny to me that I found Ellen purely through Steam suggestions being like, hey, you liked all of this. Here's this game. And I looked at it and I went, what is this? Oh, pure, unfiltered crack cocaine. Yeah, again, there's a mental block I need to surpass so I can enjoy the storytelling aspect of it instead of just wanting to make numbers go up. Yeah, that's understandable in its own way. Still got about an hour before the deer show up. I should have just actually slept another hour, but oops. Oh well, it's time to do yapping, I suppose, which is one of the best parts of this game, really. Do you hear the sunshine? That's not the lyrics. Do you hear the sunshine? It's screaming. The apocalypse is nigh. I'm actually surprised, by the way, with Dwarf Fortress, that I haven't seen like anybody do some sort of major mod that allows you to play the other races in Dwarf Fortress, like the goblins or the elves. Can you imagine trying to play the elves in Dwarf Fortress? God, that actually sounds like a pain. No, you can't chop down the trees. I'll have a mental breakdown if you do. I don't know why I gave elves that accent. I don't even know what fucking accent that is. I had pizza today. It's like one from the freezer. My first fortress actually went pretty well. I abandoned it not because anything went wrong, but because it kept killing, but because it killed my sheep. Everything's going well, except the sheep died. Nuke button activated. There is a human mod at the very least, I think. Cool, the superior species. I can't believe I'm invisible, sitting on a pedestal in the field. Why the fuck would you want to play a knife here? Well, you see, uh, because it would be funny. to play the elves in a game called Dwarf Fortress. That might be why I'd want to do it. Because that just sounds like the funniest way to do something. Mind you, if you play elves in Dwarf Fortress, imagine all the comments you're going to get on the YouTube video. Funny you gave the elf a femboy voice. I did tell you about the story I'm reading. Or was it? Wow. Have you considered chewing on some soap bars instead of doing that? Listen, there's a few ways you can play an elf, okay? You can play the tree-hugging hippie elves. Or you can play the 40k elves. Which one doesn't matter, they're all going to be god-awful, but still. You know. All I'm saying is that there's funny ways to play elves. Especially whenever you play the Warhammer Fantasy elves that sit in the trees and are horrifyingly fucking territorial about their trees. You know. Or you can do the funniest one and play the elves from Elder Scrolls. You know. The extreme racism TM elves. Who don't give a flying fuck about the forest. Seriously, everybody talks about how much they hate the knife eaters. But then you know, realize, oh yeah, those ones are just hyper racist. Either way, the plot of the protagonist is Elf Uncle Ruckus. Uh-huh. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? I still got another 40 minutes till he's fucking dare to shut up. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking shoot him. Yeah, boy. I could do something really funny right now. Hey, Clanker. You hate elves, do you? How's this? Wow, this really doesn't show the ears too well, does it? Wow, I actually covered them up. There they are. Yeah, there's one of the ears. Listen, all I'm saying, though, is everybody hates the knife ears. How the knife ear lady kisses you on the forehead and you are suddenly an absolute fucking simp for that one knife ear. I'm looking at you, dwarves. Never ask the dwarf what the race of his wife is. What was that one thing I saw the other day? The old joke about about why do dwarves use axes? Like it's a Maxor video. The author is a very talented writer and the artist actually. Pick some banger of fantasy waifus. Fucking Maxor videos. Can't believe I got him mixed up at one point with a white guy video essayist. I still can't figure out who the fuck I mixed him up with that had a similar name, but was like one of those mealy mouthed, weak kneed British white guy video essayists who sound like they're about to burst into tears at every moment of the day. I am a simp for Lord of the Rings elves. Yes. Ah, good you understood exactly what I was referencing. All I'm saying is, boys, if the dark skinned elf woman wants me to be a little bit racist, I think I'm going to be. There's a difference between an elf and a knife here. Spoken like a man. Truly racist. I'm gonna just state something and give no further context. But what is it with the fact that every like actually racist person I've ever met either being gay or not dating white women? A sufficiently unsufferable dwarf can be a knife here. I'm now just imagining a dwarf in a tree wearing a way too big robe, talking like an absolute fucking wanker about how you need to be nicer to the trees. Dog. Look at him. Look at the dog. Look at this doggo. This is what we call audience retention. Showing the audience something that they actively will pay attention to and want to see and become addicted to so that they remain and continue watching. Many streamers will use animals to do that. They will have a camera pointed directly at an animal, and it will actively be one of the few things that keeps some people there. Dark skinned elf lady because the. God damn. Not the dwarf millennials. Anyways, behold, look at the cute dog. Very cute dog. This dog's name is Barkin. Barkin is a good dog. Audience retention. Audience retention. Anyways. Adieu. Salut. Sebekwa. I hate the French. I love how far, like, how much I can tell that the stream is behind, thanks to that one hiccup of the internet. Just by which thing you're reacting to. These government drones are all over the fields, and I don't know why. Dog. Planker, I hate to tell you this. I thought about naming this dog Wara. I really should have named this dog Wara. If I have 42k to blow in the game again, I might get another one and name it Wara. Dog expensive, though. Dog's very expensive. Dog incredibly expensive and would have to fucking train. Oh, I was also 20 seconds behind straight up. Oh, fascinating. You know, I keep seeing that light up there, and part of me wants to take shots at it, but I know that wouldn't do anything, especially because the only thing we have is this. And this. You should name it Wara's Doggy. No. No, I am not naming my dog Wara's Doggy. If I get another dog, its name will be Wara. But this one's Barkin, and I will not be naming it that way. Also, hi. Let's see here. The deer should be showing up soon. Alright. We've applied the Axe body spray for deer, and now we just have to wait. What? You know what an Oshi is. But yeah, the next dog will be named Wara, just because that's funny. Alright, let's see here. I hear movement. Somewhere off over there. Like how this is actually reliable. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see here. These ones we should also have a way better shot on because we're in the middle of the field on the thing. I don't know how the hell I'm invisible with this, but yeah. Renew his weeb green card. God, those things look so weird. What barking? Something the matter barking? Oh my god, the dog is just staring at us, which is funny. Wish I had an ability to tell the dog to just lie down, though. You don't really need the dog to be doing anything. Hmm? I heard movement somewhere over there that wasn't the dog. What is Oshi? New to the culture, are you? Okay, I feel bad because Gavin probably joined because of the game. Probably, yes. Clanker, yes. Oshi is a VTuber thing. Well, that and an idol thing as well. It's basically asking who's your favorite. It's my first time in here. Oh, don't worry. Now, I'll explain. I'll be nice. Just because someone doesn't know doesn't mean they're automatically going to be a problem. You know, if somebody walks in and they immediately start like immediately starts yapping at somebody about how, you know, VTuber bad, that's usually the people who cause a problem. He doesn't need to know. Oh damn, man. Be nice to strangers. You don't have to immediately do that to them. You do that to people who immediately like start to appear to be tourists, man. Who the hell are these creatures? They can show up anytime between now and 8, was it? Why is it a bear again? Really? This is the second time a bear has shown up instead of the specified animal. Yeah, 4 and 8 should be able to show up at any point now. So why was that message deleted? There's the bear. Damn it. Maybe it'll stay over there. My cause is just. Interesting. Okay. My paranoia is justified. Just saying. Maybe don't try to antagonize randoms. Antagonize people who show up and are a problem. Not just random people here to watch the game, you know? An evil woman radicalized me. Uh... Nani sore? Ah, much like real Russian women. They walk up, look at me, and then run away in terror. Remove the word Russian. It's also true. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not taking a shot at that bear. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but okay. Rolking. Now, whenever you said that you weren't drinking, are you? That bear was, that was something, but okay. Can I I... Ah!
Uh,
There they are! Just as I was about to ask. Alright, which one of these is the better male? Kind of lost the habit to make casual conversations. Normal people? Well, sorry. I have no idea. Oh, that you mentioned if it. That hit at all. I have no idea if this is hitting anything, so I'm just taking all these shots. Not really sure how far that is. Oh, that's a dead one. Oh, we did get one. And there's another one. Very well. Alright. Yeah, that... That is just silly that I'm invisible in that, but okay. Alright. Alright, so I definitely saw that we got 2. That'll be the quest done, at least. This is a female, isn't it? This is not going to be worth anything. Yeah. Where did we hit it? Oh! Damn, we actually hit that pretty square on. Vital organ check and all. Oh god, elk. Horrible creatures. A new quest. Hunt 2 mil black-tailed deer and earn quick kill bonus of 50 or higher. Okay. Shit. You think this one's gonna count? Is it male? I think this one might be a male. I'm not sure. Low blood. It... Oh, good god. Look at the hit on that. Oof, that was a little back. Wait, what about this? What was this about being a female and not being worth anything? Ha 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 ha. Very funny, you. Women have value. Filtered statement that cannot be said on YouTube. Fucker. Okay. Could I get... Oh, wow, that did count. Cool. We got quest progress on the second quest immediately. That's funny. Wait, what was it that Evo Neuro said one time? I don't know about evil. I just know that's something that I've more or less taken as a meme because Neuro said it before in shorts and like clips, which is mostly how I've ever watched Nero. Women shouldn't have and then got cut off by her filter. Alright. It's low pressure here. We probably can go somewhere else for now and return later to get that. That's fine. What else do we have? Main mission, harvest 2 coyotes. Hunt a black bear. Harvest whitetail or blacktail at night. at that lake area. I might go that way. I don't think we'll get there and it still be night, but I can go over there and try to get that blind up so that I actually have the ability to do the hunting at night. It seems to be right next to... What is this? Elk? Okay. The jelly woman clips. There was like 30. Ah. Coyote mating call. Huh. Here, let's just click that off, just in case. I might accidentally stumble upon something and I can get another shot in. How are we doing for our weekly? 6 of 13. Okay. Might as well get more set to that. Alright, there we go. Alright. I like this crossbow. This crossbow is actually pretty nice. Mind you, if it wasn't for a quest, I'd probably still not be using the bow. Not really big on bows in this game. Shocker, I know, whenever I use something like the 10-gauge shotgun to go hunting birds. Still very, very amused that the shotgun 10-gauge is a 10-gauge with a bird shot. The amount of pellets that thing throws out is hilarious. I don't know what we are talking about. VTuber stuff. Sometimes people ask me who my favorite female VTuber are. And to that I say, talk to my lawyer. I actually don't get your joke there, man. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll set up the blind stand, whatever it is. They have the same functions. And then I'll probably return there at night after we find some hunting ground area. There's blacktail. Yeah? Yeah, you wanna fight? What the fuck is all that? Oh, rabbits. God damn it. What are VTubers? Oh. Oh, man is really out of the loop. Huh. Wild boar hunting has been becoming a thing down here. There's a YouTube channel, Bro catches a 200-pound one every week, feels like. Yeah, boar are a pretty invasive species. I know around here where I live, boar hunting is pretty normal. There's not many that I think are in this area. I don't actually fully know. I have heard that there have been some. A lot of meat, because it is just a big-ass fucking pig. Cooking one up is definitely a thing you can do. That reminds me, too, that back in the day, I had a family member who brought an entire one, like, an entire boar to a family dinner, and did, like, the entire fire pit spick thing, where it just puts it on there and roasts. What the heck are VTubers? there's an American channel that hunts in Florida for invasive species. They have a pack of around 70 hunting dogs. Are online Muppets. I'm gonna hit you. I've never been called a Muppet before, but I'm gonna hit you because it's not entirely inaccurate. How best to ask this question that has formed in my head? What grade are you in? Ah, God. Why? Curiosity. I'm just wanting to know, what age are you? My childhood obsession was the Muppets. Goddamn Clanker. You will need to be more specific. Aha! You don't say. Well, then. Because I think you're a child. Can you give me a wrench? No, I'm about to do it myself. Because I think you're a child. How old are you? Oh my fucking God. Fucking 13. God, every single fucking time, man. Once again, I'm proven right. Yeah. Nah, I wanted them to give every reason in the world, man. Because let me explain my thought process there. They were either a child or like 60. Oh my fucking God, how did a 13-year-old end up on my channel? That's like the second time in the last month too, but Jesus. Good old rule number 1. No minors. Trust the Clanker radar. As I said, don't worry. I have it right there. I can easily do that. Oh, God. I had put my money on a 60-year-old guy because, you know, hunting. Do you have any G1S? G1s. You have to explain what that means to me because my brain doesn't do well. Ah, another person. I honestly kind of thought maybe... I was leaning towards 60 for a moment, and then some of the questions were like, great ones? No. I haven't gotten any great ones. As is, I think the only trophies I have are like a couple of golds. I haven't been properly trophy hunting in this game yet. I've mostly been just kind of doing the quests and fucking around with some friends. But yeah, I've been kind of just chill with the game. Although occasionally I do just take a shotgun and chase down deer. Better than my buddy, though, who chased a bear the entire day with the starter rifle. Alright, we'll get this stand built, and then that we can probably do at night. Yeah, he asked a game question. Okay, he stays for now. I got an albino tiger and Barasingha yesterday. Nice. I don't even think I've seen any great ones. Let's see. I know there's places I still need to go through this area and unlock, though. I also need to head back to the Australia Reserve at some point and continue doing quests there. But we're just kind of trying to get some of the quests here done. And, been working on a challenge for the weekly. Earlier today off stream, I actually did get a gold duck that I was kind of happy with. Rat shows up again and you should start screaming, "Attention parents, your child is watching adult content." That'd require me to scream. And I only scream whenever I'm angry. You know, at Monster Hunter 1 lately. Have any yet? I'm setting up Moose Great One grind right now. The odds of getting Great One without grinding are near zero. Yeah, figured. Given the nature of them, yeah. I'm probably on the more casual side of the game still. I don't even have 100 hours in it yet, though. Eventually, one day, I'll probably get to doing that kind of thing. Clanker! Alright, we get this up. Is there any drinking spots down near this lake somewhere? I'm pretty sure that can see back that way, too. Here, let's look at the visibility of this. Yeah, this can see in all directions good. That'll save me having to put up a stand of some kind. Let's see... I need one at night here. That's morning. That's noon to evening. Morning to noon. Point in case. VTuber terminology. Clanker's just a bit rabid because a child showed up in stream and yeah. Oh god, bear. It's probably actually a nice bear there. The hunting game on the Wii. Man, you'd have to narrow that down. This is a Clanker. Calm yourself. Tasted blood in the water once and the man's gone a bit rabid. Can I actually sneak up on this guy? I don't. God, how old is the Wii now? I want to feel my age. They're still both calm. I don't think we'd be able to sneak up on them too well like this. I just returned playing it from 2 years back. Break. Neat. What games did you have on your Wii? I could tell you if I wanted to stand up and go look and then remember what was stolen from me years ago. A lot of them are probably the ones that everybody else had on the Wii, because obviously. Trying to remember, though, what were some of the ones that I remember playing a lot of. Well, obviously I can name one that I put a shit ton of time into. God damn, I played a lot of Monster Hunter Tri. Monster Hunter Tri was one of them that got stolen from me, and I had to get a new copy of, though. Wii Sports is goated. I also had Baroque on the Wii, which I can tell you right now. Yeah, it's sitting over there on the shelf. Fucking hell, Baroque was a trip. What was the one game called? Okay, yeah, I do need a booze run. Wait, no, I mixed drink with med. Man, don't do that. You idiot. What was the one game called? I'm trying to remember it. Red something. Red Steel? The one that had the sword fighting stuff and was like one of its selling points was the motion control on Wii. The first game was kind of dog shit. Then the second game was like way better, but nobody played it because the first game was kind of bad. Ain't no way I could make this shot. But what if I did? That probably just splashed straight into the goddamn water, didn't it? If it's zeroed for like 50, that was probably twice the height of the zeroing. So that'd probably have hit the water, yeah. Never even completed missions on any map in this game. Are you doing story playthrough? No, not really. I'm just doing them because they give money and experience and are something to do. The weekly challenge and daily challenges, though, are just hunts, basically. Brock isn't in my chat. Some of the stories are nice to go through, though. I did the Australian story. It was pretty decent. Nothing that I could really complain about. That probably hit the water too. This thing does not have an effective range for that. Yeah, no. I'd have to use an actual rifle. You guys remember any hunting games for the DS? I did not own a DS. I skipped the DS completely. Wish I didn't. West Coast map is fastest way to get money. Yeah, I know it's actually pretty decent to hunt there. It's running. Yeah, we weren't going to get that close to that. Although now we know there's a drinking zone there, so yay. My first hunting game. God damn, man. I should go unlock that. Just for the sake of having it. That's a mile off. If I really wanted to do that, I should have brought the ATV, but this is spur of the moment. Besides, we can't really hunt anything here until night anyways. Hopefully I can find somewhere where they are nearby this. Like, obviously there's the one all the way down there, but that's still quite the shot to do. I can set up a blind somewhere, though, for that. Top 3 favorite maps? I have to, like, open this to remember the name. I do like the Australia map a lot. The Australia map's really nice. I like the way Yukon Valley looks. I just genuinely kind of like that, like, wintry way that Yukon Valley is. And, fuck, where is it? In terms of just pure aesthetics, the Germany map is actually pretty nice. Like, just walking around the Germany map is such a nice area to be. But for hunting, the lakes is pretty good. There's some really good duck hunting spots. The map in Australia is really good. And, fuck, I'm trying to remember one of them. Which one is it? One of the... It's either the Mexico or South America map. Might have been the Mexico map. I had some pretty nice hunting trips there in game. Which building is this? This isn't even marked on the map, is it? No. But yeah, the Australia map's really high on my list. It is just such a nice, easy map to be able to see in, with plenty of varied terrain and varied animals. In game, yes. Sure you aren't drinking with those meds, man? Okay. But yeah, this map has a pretty decent amount of hunt to it. Meta knowledge. Go to bed, man. Oh, God. There's a lot of maps I just haven't even been to yet either, though. I tend to kind of just stick to the Australia map and Laketon map. Mostly because there's still stuff to do. It was like one painkiller. How's that breathalyzer test, man? How many fluid ounces? What purity? There's a flea. I got one of my favorite trophies in Australia. I love the map. Oh yeah. I beg your pardon. What? Oh. Bear feeding area. Okay. I was about to be like, why is there a bunch of dead things here? I don't remember hunting in this area recently. Nope, bear feeding area. Good to know this is here, though. I think one of the things I really like about the Australia map is the fact that it has such varied animals. Like, you get your, like, small game with a lot of things. The kangaroo are a unique creature, and you can go gator hunting there, so it's actually pretty good. Topographic is the shape of the terrain, yes. Rainfall per year, did not know that one. And industrial GDP is self-explanatory. Yeah. Topographic maps are interesting to look at for certain things. As interesting as maps can be, I suppose. Black-tailed deer resting area. It is outside of that, though. Damn. Is land down under? Yeah. Yeah, I was doing crocodile hunts in the Australian map. One of my favorite parts about the crocodiles is that sometimes you just get really lucky and they'll rush you out of the water, which is not necessarily very realistic, but hey. I'm not going to complain about them making hunting them easier. And I think some of my funniest encounters have come out of the Australia area. Like, I have had some really bizarro encounters with the kangaroos. Like, one of them literally just walking straight past me on the road. Those them things will just do the strangest actions. As interesting as maps can be. Oh, great, I've activated his autism. I'm just saying, you know. I messed up, stick kangaroo. It should have been silver, but I dropped it to bronze. Ah. There is another bear over there. Oh, how often we seem to be finding them now. I don't know if that bear I shot back at the other stand died or not. Not sure where I hit it. It was very low bleed rate, so I could see it having survived. Wow, the dog is really far away. Oh yeah, I can just activate auto walk and hold shift to run. But yeah, I should get this place. Are way too timid? Bears depends on the time of year and how close they spot you. And the type of bear. Lions are an oddity from my understanding in real life. Lions are not standard hunter-predator types. They actually tend to scavenge more than they hunt. It depends on if you run up on a couple or many of them and if they have young or not. I guess that's the same for most animals, but all the same. I haven't been to the Africa map to see the lions. Be the Australian wildlife the American thinks you are. What, a brain-dead goat? A ravenous horde of rabbits? A psycho kangaroo? I actually don't know what people think kangaroo are like. I genuinely don't. No, I don't have any diamond kills yet. I've got a couple of gold trophies, but no diamonds. And I mean trophies I've kept, not just harvested. Which, at some point I need to go set up the gold duck that I got. Clanker, ranking of a animal kill. It goes from bronze to diamond. And is how much trophy points they're worth, basically. Am I so far behind the stream? We're goddamn, man. What do you mean, Clanker? This has been Minecraft the entire time. Have you been doing your painkillers and alcohol again, Cordova? There are some diamonds and rare ones on every map that spawn by default, so it shouldn't be too hard if you just know... too hard, you just need to look. I seem to have accidentally put myself in a permanent run. I can't stop running. You wouldn't be the first to think so. I might have to reload because I'm in a permanent run now. That's a little bit weird, but okay. I have definitely no chance. Yeah, no. Can't even see it. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of hunts I could be doing that would be a lot better for certain things. I just haven't bothered. We're getting the painkiller because the alcohol would have been more effective. Perkele. Why are you using a bow? Weekly challenge. It pays, that's why. The weekly challenge is, what was it again? 13 kills harvested Layton Lake using bow or crossbow. Ergo why I'm using it. Okay. Interesting that I managed to somehow stop running. Sundar Patan map. Un momento, and then I'll check. I need to get this place unlocked. Do I have that map? Those are the ones I don't have. Where is that one? No, I haven't. I know I haven't been there. Alright, so we got this place. Good. That'll give us access to more spots around here. I should head up to the tower too and just get more area. And I do need to kind of make my way back over to this area and find where the house is here. This spot over here has really good duck hunting. I know that much, and same with there. Because somebody else was using those spots, and that's where I found them at. That's some weird Z fighting. Do need to get more arrows, though. Let's see. Which ones were they? These? Those are bolts, these are arrows. Okay. Let's get another 10 of those. You should try it. It's most fun map because tigers stalk you on it and jump scare you like... God damn. Freddy Fazbert. Let's grab one of those. Harvest 2 coyote. In what region? This one. Do I know where any coyote are in this region? I remember I tried hunting down coyote before and it was a pain. Coyote are pretty good at hiding. Coyote feeding spot there. Elk there. Black bear. Black bear. So we do know where a feeding spot is. 4 to 7. Okay. I bet I can set up a blind there and just wait. We'll see. I don't much care to hunt either. Great English. Mostly just doing it because of the quest. I haven't leveled up yet again, have I? No. Okay. But yeah, I do have some plan to do quests. Just doing it here is mostly aligning up with other stuff that I needed to do. Besides, if I can get a gold trophy coyote, that's one less animal I have to get a trophy of. As they say, kill more than one bird with stones or something in bushes. This is actually right near this, too. Interesting. Yeah. I think the quests are fine. I really haven't found anything too annoying about them. They just exist as a way to challenge you, more or less, from a design perspective. To get you to hunt at different points in the day, hunt different things in different ways. Everything else is just narrative framing. Pretty simple overall. That thing is nervous. It has sensed me already. That's insane. So what was that? Oh, okay. Rabbit hunting seems to be mostly just finding where they will be. setting up somewhere you can hide from them and just waiting. Hunting pass is a fun challenge. Don't think I know it directly. The term brings a bunch of things to mind, and I don't know which one's correct. Oh, God. So tired. It's random loadout, random target animal, randomized map. Interesting. Female coyote warning. I don't even see it out there. That's a feeding zone between then and then. What is it now? Okay, so we're just barely outside the time of it. Just everything random. Yeah, that sounds like an actual pretty decent challenge. Oh, God. My mind just wandered back to the fact that I've been still off stream grinding out stuff for Monster Hunter 1. I know I said I was done with that game because, God, that game is such bullshit in single player, but I don't know when to quit. I know when to quit. I'm just a stubborn ass. One of these days I'll stream more of it whenever, you know, I actually have everything that I need. But yeah, I'm not grinding that game on stream. It's designed to just take hours to get things done annoyingly. Just quickly thinking, what will my next level up be? If it's a perk point, I might just finish off rifles as best as I can. Yeah. I figure I might finish off rifles and then make my way to shotguns. Just to get the perks that benefit everything. I know shotguns have some decent ones. Handguns and shotguns are a little bit weird. I know bows stand pretty much on their own. But with, like, shotguns, predator hunting is probably how I'm going to do it. And whenever it comes to handguns, probably small game that to continue leveling up our Labrador Retriever until we can turn it into a Bloodhound skill set, too. It's goated. Why do people like goats so much? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I've heard about being good. Really should. I don't know. I do need to continue leveling up Barkin, who is currently having deep thoughts over there somehow. So we can get Barkin the Bloodhound stuff. How far is Barkin? 8 of 15, so over halfway. Might get a handgun and go hunting in the Germany map, because that's a lot of smaller game. Okay, so feeding area. Double check. Coyote feeding area. There's trees here that would help. And we're outside of a pressure zone. Good. Set up one of these here. It'll be useful. Find a good place to put it. Okay. Realistically, I'd want to put it somewhere near the path here for no good reason. Okay. What is blocking you? Come on. Weird how it doesn't want to place this anywhere here. Have a good stream. See ya. Yeah. Bye. Oh, this really doesn't want to place. Jesus. Come on. Just want it somewhere over here near the feeding zone that isn't directly on top of it. Is barking getting in the way? Am I getting in the way? Why is it willing to be put there, but not on, like... Okay, now it is. What? Come on. I know, I'm being weird about this, but I want it to be placed correctly. Barkin! You fool! Move! I don't know, I just don't want to be sitting at a bizarro angle. I guess that'll do. Whatever. Make sure that this is in a nice spot. And see a decent range around it. Has an okay view of that direction. It's literally right here next to the feeding area. Good view that way. I also mostly just want a view of both directions, down the hill and that way. Just in case it's useful for anything I see that direction. Honestly, not sure where I could even put a tree stand here. So this might be our best option. Yeah. Okay. There went the internet again, by the way. Just now noticed it. Thank you, OBS, for being quiet about it. But yeah, that's a feeding zone, so yeah, we can get this nice and set up here and be able to get that. Alright. Have been added. What reason? By who? Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, internet had a little hiccup again because that's just a consistent issue I've been having of late. Make sure we have that. Is that set for... What are Coyote? 2 or 3? I'm assuming 2. Codex, Wildlife, Coyote. C, Coyote. 2s, yes. Okay. Predator Jackrabbit Caller. This is a feeding zone. That actually may be a good idea to use here. And yeah, we're dropping a shit ton of frames. Oh, god damn it. Now it's happening multiple times per day. Cool. Trying to see if it's going to give any level of, like, not doing that. I'm getting so fucking sick of my ISP, man. And I really wish I could choose somebody else because it's been going for months now. I can guarantee you it's the lines. They don't want to replace them, though. I can guarantee it. One second. Ah, God. Yep, it's still going. And it's only gotten worse. That's what irritates me the most, is it's just gotten worse. They keep telling me, oh, your internet's great. Your internet's great. It's the best in the area. Every time they say it, it just gets worse and worse. Is this literally going to stop? Please. For the love of fucking God. Okay, I'm gonna speed test again just to see what it says the ping is. Because I'm sure it's gonna be something ridiculous. Download's fine. Download is never an issue. Upload. Wow, that is goofy looking. Yeah. 18. 18 upload. And it's getting worse. Oh my fucking God, please. Am I gonna have to end another stream because of this? Holy shit. It's just constant for minutes on end now, huh? Come on. Fucking AT&T. Yeah, it's now constant. It's just fucking constant. Are you kidding me? This has been a problem since fucking October. Yeah, it's been continuing on minutes on end now. God damn it. Alright. Well, as much as I'd love to continue, apparently my ISP is saying no. Fucking Christ. Okay, who's online that I can point you guys to? Right. Well, I'll drop a link in chat for you guys to go watch Seki. I can't do raids yet, sadly. I don't even know how much you're hearing of this because it's still just constantly going. Because, you know, perfectly perfect internet. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully, this shit gets solved within the next 2 months. Or I'm going to have to start looking for a new ISP. And I know I don't have another ISP I can choose. Because everybody is owned by fucking AT&T in the area. Very fucking good. Anyways. Just the FPS? Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it, and it's now been going for like, what, nearly 5 minutes straight? Just FPS. Okay, well, at least the audio's getting through. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Hope you had a good time. Hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful time of day. And remember to do the human things to survive. Here is a link to Seki's stream. Arrivederci. Ciao. Bye-bye.